What's going on, guys? Peety here. Today we're going to be talking about the M101 Howitzers. So these guys are unlocked at Town Hall level 8. Oh my gosh, classic clans. They're unlocked at City level 8, the Munition Factory level 8. And basically they have a high attack range, 240 attack range. And then you'll see that some officers could increase that. It's basically being able to take out Waffen NPCs, and they're also very good at early game PvP against tanks and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Moving on to our first officer. We have Yasuji. So Yasuji, this guy, he gives plus 150% versus building, which, granted, the Howitzers only give 200 if they're stock. They give a little bit more if you upgrade them, but that's still a huge amount. And then the plus 15% attack range is very nasty. I think it gets it up to like 283, something along those lines. And then you could see the LC plus 70%. So if you have another league member that has Yasuji and he puts it in the league, the attack range will boost you up over 300 attack range, meaning you can kill off any Waffen City level 5 turrets or anything that has 300 attack range, including like rockets. So very, 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 very good officer. And he's only $10. Moving on to the Bear. So this guy, although he looks really cool, gives you a little bit of move speed and some ammo max. He's solid, only $10. I mean, if you're going to be using Howitzers a lot, I do recommend him. But other than that, I haven't picked him up yet. I don't know. It's up to you on him. Next, we have Douglas MacArthur. He gives plus 15% to everything you see there. So some good bonuses. Next up is Walter Model. So this guy gives 22% to HP, 24% to move, and then some to sight, 31% to sight. So, I mean, typically you'll be using a scout plane anyway. Maybe there's some way that you can abuse the sight so where you don't need a scout plane, but I'm not sure of it. So moving along, we have this Albert. So if you look down at the bottom of Albert, you can see he gives bonuses to M101s. I sadly don't have a screenshot of like all of the bonuses, so if you ever catch him, make sure you check him out. It looks like it's just plus 15% down the board, but yep. Next is William. He gives all vehicles, so he'll give you some move speed, some ammo, some HP. Next up is Dwight D. Eisenhower. He gives the morale. As I've said before in a lot of videos, the morale on units that don't take damage is very important. So with this, you get a boost to morale, and when you go Jubilant, you get plus 15% more damage versus everything you see. This is really big for those guys if you're trying to sit back and not take damage and have high morale and just put tons of DPS down. He's a good pickup. Next, we have Abrams. Plus 10% to everybody when you're in enemy territory. Pretty cool. Next, you have Georgie. Plus 175 defense when defending your territory allies. Not anything to write home about. And then finally, we have William Slim. Plus 15% to your maxes. And yeah, nothing really crazy there. So we're going to move into game here. We're going to be looking at the tech tree. We're looking at Cannoneer. So from Cannoneer, you can expect plus 10% to all attack for your artillery. That's what it's categorized under. So plus 30% speed as well. Moving into tier 2, we see a plus 250 defense versus bombers. That could be pretty good. We also see minus 50% food, ammo, and fuel consumption. That would be really solid because you do use a lot of ammo because they really don't do that much damage to buildings. So when you are shooting from afar, that's actually pretty solid. We also have a minus 20% armament cost, which is pretty cool. And we have plus 30% speed. And I believe that's it for tier 2. Yep. So pretty solid there. Down in tier 3, we get another plus 30% versus buildings, which is really good. And then we also get, let me double check here. We also get a heal, plus 0.5% heal over time. Automatically get to repair. And I believe that's it for tier 3. You also get this rebels. And then for tier 4, you just get your plus 10% versus buildings. So very solid. And then one thing I wanted to show you guys additionally is with the tech tree, you definitely have to upgrade battlefield tech for these guys. So you can get a double move, just like light tanks and all the tanks have, plus 150% speed, but it doubles your fuel consumption. It's only tier 1. It's a really easy pickup. You also get a plus 100% attack versus buildings. Tier 1 only takes an hour. It's like dirt cheap. You get a little attack versus vehicle and armor, and then some HP and speed. And then looking through these, all of your cannoneer, if you're running it, you can also gain some plus 8 attacks, stuff like that. And then here, it's just for AA. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys checking this out. These M101 Howitzers are pretty nasty, and they help you take cities like this. Like this. They help you take cities like this. Because with these guys, even if they're level 20 turrets or whatever they may be, you can outrange them and just kill them down. That's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peety out.